Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I have done a lot of videos over the years for Exitus Elite. We're talking in the hundreds. And I've also done a lot of videos for Newbies On Fire, which has only been out since November of last year. I think I've done 60, maybe 70 videos total. So one of the most common asked questions I get is which one should I go with? Now I will honestly tell y'all, whichever one is your gut feeling feels the best for. If it's Newbies On Fire, if it's Exitus Elite, you're not going to go wrong either way. Both of them have been absolutely incredible, life-changing income, a level 1-up, a double 1-up. It takes so much fear out of getting hurt and so much safety that goes in with it, and both have great owners. Now, my objective here, y'all, is I'm going to lay everything out, the good and the bad, for maybe Exitus Elite. I've been around for a long time. I know Paul Stevenson well. I've seen all the people, kind of money they make there. I know what's happening in the Facebook group. I know what's happening inside of Newbies On Fire. Now, for me personally, I usually do focus at just one primary business, and I have my Power Lead system, so lets me make landing pages and sales pages and stuff of that nature. And to be perfectly honest, in Exitus Elite, I have done that absolute thing. This is actually a sales funnel that I created for myself. Here are some sales pages, capture pages that I created as well. And of course, inside of Newbies On Fire, I go and do the exact same thing. Now, I do both of this so that it makes me stand out. It brands me. It lets people connect directly with me, just like it does in the YouTube world. And people join people, y'all. So please, I may be giving you little, nooks and crannies of training along the way that's in here. I do that in every one of my videos, so I do hope you appreciate, just watching this video. My videos do have a tendency to last 20 minutes, if not longer, sometimes 30 minutes. But I honestly don't script anything. I just let go. Now, I did take a couple of notes this time just so I can stay on track for making sure you got all the information for Exitus Elite and for Newbies On Fire, so you could weigh it out yourself and see what's best for you. Okay, so this is actually a Newbies On Fire sales funnel that I created for this. But if you don't know me, y'all, I'm 47 years old. I live here in North Carolina. I've been here my whole life. I did restaurants for 26 years. I was able to get free from a job May 7th, 2015. So online business is all I do for a living. Now, as far as one-up systems and double one-up systems like Exitus Elite, Newbies On Fire, my very first one I came into was Exitus Elite, August the 1st, 2016. I'm going to talk about Exitus Elite first, just so you know. And it blew me away. I was used to working with businesses that I make up to maybe $13,000 a month or somewhere like that in the ballpark, so I was really doing well. The problem was those businesses paid us directly, so something would happen somewhere along the way. Either the owner would make bad decisions, or something happened. Maybe it was their fault, wasn't their fault. But I'd often have a company owe me $25,000, $30,000 that I never got paid for. So when I came into Exitus Elite and met Paul Stevenson right from the get-go, there we get to pick how we want to get paid. We get paid immediately, so it takes all the stress off the company itself, and we make 100% commissions always. For me, I'm not going to lie, that blew me away. On day one, I had created 4 videos. Me and one of my buddies were going to unleash at the same time. He was a big leader. And I knew I was going to run really hard with this business. I already really appreciated what a one-up system would provide for us, taking all the stress off that business. But I had never been around a one-up. This is my first one, right? So when I hit the ground running on this one, y'all, I unleashed the 4 videos on August the 1st. Started doing some, I contacted my list, stuff of that nature, y'all. I made $9,000 a day inside of Exitus Elite. That weekend was a $13,000 weekend, and I literally made $31,000 in the first 13 days, less than 2 weeks, y'all. And from that first month, it was over $40,000 that I made inside of Exitus Elite. Now, some changes have taken place since when I first started in 2016, so I'm going to cover that for you as well. But even with the changes still today, I want to give you some figures and numbers that you need to know about when coming into Exitus Elite that maybe is a little bit different when it comes to Newbies on Fire, okay? So I'm the middle guy who has succeeded in both businesses. I'm on the all-times list or all-time leaderboard for Newbies on Fire, which has a leaderboard. And we also, one of the top producers inside of Exitus Elite. And I got to see all this business over the years. So just bear with me, and we'll go ahead and get started here, okay? But just to let you know, y'all, if you want to know how serious was about Exitus Elite, y'all, I have got hundreds of videos. Some of these looking kind of bland back in the day. You know, you learn, you start off, and you start going. So you start off on day one. Like, this is what I looked like 4 years ago doing this video. Obviously, I've evolved quite a bit, you know, the way I make videos and stuff of that nature. But y'all, I can literally scroll and get hundreds of videos from Shawn Powell telling you about Exitus Elite and what I think about the business. So I will tell you this, y'all. Do not think that you got to have some polished, great way of making videos and stuff like that, y'all. Go with what you got. Your message is way more important. When I was sitting down right here, let me see if I can't find an image of me sitting at my kitchen table, y'all. Just talking about me and my little boy, things that meant a lot to me. Like this right here, y'all. Understand, I was making six-figure income when I was using nothing more than my S3 phone sitting at my kitchen table. So do not get hung up on thinking you got to make these awesome videos or something like that. Go with what you got. Let people connect with you. Show people that you believe in something that's going to make a world of difference. Okay? So, Exitus Elite, y'all, there's one particular thing about Exitus Elite that has always stayed till this day. They do not want you just logging in your back office and blowing everybody away showing how much money you made. Over the years, we've had issues where companies would allow us to do that. Paul Stevenson did not want that to become an issue. He was very strict about this. So you're not going to normally see, even though you can see people making six-figure income in Exitus Elite, they may not be flaunting it around the way that you would think they would or something like that, or maybe you see in other businesses. That's one of the strict things. So when you go to the dashboard right here, inside of inside of Exitus Elite, there's a counter that goes up, and you'll see people, making 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,000, whatever they're making in that, in that part up there. But Paul Stevenson asked everybody to please not do that. And if you saw any videos where it had that in that, he was going to ask you to remove the video potentially. So even though it's been a couple of years since he was requiring us to do that, I do not think it's changed, and for the safety of the business, I'm not going to do that. Just understand that I have made over $40,000, some big days, in a month inside this business. So it is a very legit business. Okay, this is the video sales page right here, y'all. This actually comes inside of Newbies on Fire. Inside of Exitus Elite. I just watched the video because I wanted to make sure had they done any updates to it or anything like that. This is an absolute awesome page. Matter of fact, I would suggest to anybody not to just watch it here, but to blow it up full screen and just sit back and enjoy this video. If there's anything that Paul Stevenson does right, y'all, it's quality. It was in 2016. It still is till this day, y'all. Now, a couple of notes about Exitus Elite, y'all. Exitus Elite has been around since the summer of 2014. So you're looking at longevity of 6 years for a one-up business. Now, the good part is one-up businesses, even other one-up businesses, are still around. So anytime you have a company that doesn't pay you, we pay each other. We get to pick how we want to get paid. You personally get to pick how you want to get paid. We get paid immediately. It takes stress off the company, and we don't wind up hearing all these stupid issues that happen where these companies go out of business because they couldn't pay us, their fault or not. So definitely, I would highly suggest running with one-up systems. I was tired of getting burnt. I have never till this day in Exitus Elite and Press One Cash, Mobile Biz Op, Newbies on Fire. And understand, I don't jump business to business to business. This is over the years that I've been doing, the last 4 years of doing one-up businesses. I have never had a downline get hurt. nor have I ever lost a dime or been hurt in a one-up business or a double one-up, like we'll talk about Newbies on Fire in just a minute. So that to me says a lot right by itself. Knowing that if you had a team of people, you could bring them to it, show them that you believe in that business, like Exitus Elite, just let them know, hey, this means a lot to me. And you ain't got to worry about them getting hurt. That's priceless. Okay. Now, as far as Exitus Elite go, we have the G100, the G250, the G500, and the G1000. Obviously, the 100 to $100 commissions, the 250s, the 250 to 500, and the $1,000 commission. Things that you need to know about this, though, y'all, over 90% of all sales inside of Exitus Elite, y'all, is at the $1,000 level. You really might want to consider when you come into Exitus Elite at actually coming in at the highest level, the G1000. Now, the reason why, even back in the day, what would happen would be, let's say if somebody came at the $100 level, chances were 90%. I actually had 20-to-1 ratios, what I personally had, y'all. So I had more than that they were going to go high. If somebody came at the lower level, more than likely their downline was going to go there. So at minimum, they'd make $100. You'd wind up making $900 off the commissions in the first place. As well, I just went a few minutes ago to the Facebook group. Now, I'm not going to go scrolling through all this stuff up here, but let me show you. This was just a couple of days ago. Today's been members and so on. The G1000 level right here, if you notice, this is people that's already been, this is what they come in as. Almost everybody that I looked at today, which has been quite a few of them. Here's Bones Rodriguez, one of my buddies right here. He came at the G1000. He's already qualified. Almost everybody that you see here in these images are qualifying at the G1000 level. So I want you to understand the importance of coming into this business. Exitus Elite is a $1,000 business. If you don't believe me, go watch, randomly pick one of my hundreds of Exitus Elite videos, and you're going to see that I'm telling you that exact same fact in there as well. Okay. Now, when you purchase the package, let's say if you want to go to G1000, you paid $1,000 to your sponsor. This organizes everything for you. When you go through the sales link and sign up, it's going to direct you right where you need to go. Okay, so you ain't got to worry about it. It's very organized as far as that goes. Now, the company doesn't make any money from off the one-up systems at all. They make their commissions off of what's called an admin fee. Now, the admin fees itself is what gives you your back office. It's going to give you, all these pages, marketing suite right here on the left. It just gives you everything, access to all your tools. Now, inside of Exitus Elite, there is a yearly admin fee. Okay, now let me go over this. At the G100 level, it costs you $40 a year. So this is the money that they're going to make. It covers the email marketing or the email campaigns that's going out for your leads and stuff like that. Any kind of we have on a regular basis in Exitus Elite, the owner goes and has like these webinars and stuff of that nature. So all this stuff's going to be taking part of this. Any updating of the pages itself, any landing pages, sales pages, anything like that's been like this new video right here has been updated recently. This is part of what that's paying for. Quality is the number one thing that I keep saying over and over again about Paul Stevenson. The 250 level is going to cost you $100 once a year for the admin fee. The $500 level is $175 a year, and the G1000 is $299 a year. So there is, $299 is a right decent amount of money. Now, to go ahead, just so the people who don't watch the later on, the difference between, one of the biggest difference with Exitus Elite and Newbies On Fire is the fact that Newbies On Fire's admin fees are way, way, way cheaper, and you can make the same kind of money there, just to let you know. And on top of that, y'all, there's only a one-time admin fee. So I paid for my admin fee back in January. Come this January, I don't have to pay for anything. But to let you know, there's enough money behind Exitus Elite as well, and the quality of the videos and pictures, of the capture pages and stuff like that, in the email marketing, it's really, you can't go wrong either way. You know what I'm saying? So if admin fee is something that you prefer to get away from altogether, then Newbies on Fire might be the better way to go for you. Now, to let you know, I made $4,000 my first week. When I came into Newbies on Fire, I was actually number 3 on the leaderboard really quick, and I'm still in the top 5. I haven't checked lately for the all-time for Newbies on Fire as well. So it can be incredible income, and the exact same things as far as Exitus Elite goes. We get to pick how we want to get paid immediately, blah, 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 all that stuff is true with Newbies on Fire as well. So please understand that, okay? Quality pages, Paul Stevenson, quality is the #1 thing that always came to mind. I've never seen any owner care as much about the people that's in his business as he does. Now I'm going to tell you that I've seen him shoot himself in the foot, seriously shoot himself in the foot for making commissions and money just because he wanted to make it easier for the people itself. So I wrote a couple of notes here right here. Let's see. Yearly admin fee is $2.99. That's going to happen every year. That's what you're going to pay for all the pages, stuff of that nature. Lower levels are not pass-ups at all. Now, what that means is inside of Exitus Elite, let's say that you came in at the $1,000 level, and the $250 level, the $500 and the $100 level all come with it. So whenever you buy the highest level, the lower levels automatically come with it, right? So that's awesome, right? So you purchase once and get them all. But every commission underneath you is yours. Now understand, we keep calling this a one-up, right? The very first commission that you make at the $1,000 level is going to be yours. But the second $1,000 commission is going to be your pass-up. Now this is actually going to qualify. If you look up here, I hope you can see at the top right, it says qualified G1000 right here, right? Now what that means is that not only did I pay for the $1,000 G1000, it means that I passed my one person up, so that they made $1,000 as well. So they made $2,000 off of me. They made $1,000 from me buying it, and then they made $1,000 from the pass up itself. So understand, that's what a one-up system actually does. It's the second pass up. But the $250, the $500, and the $100 level underneath you, you can make unlimited of those. Those can keep coming in all day long, and it's not going to go pass ups. Okay. Now that varies from Newbies on Fire. So hold on, I'm going to explain how that works as well. Newbies on Fire does something entirely different as far as that goes. Let's see here, lower levels. Paul Stevenson at times has a tendency to drag his feet. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, I told you all the great about Paul Stevenson. I think the man's awesome. He really cares about the business, cares about his people. But this has been, I've been since 2016. The business has been around for quite some time. Me and other leaders had seen a lot of promises that were coming. Hey, next few days, blah, 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 this is coming, and it didn't happen. Literally a year later, I really kind of got tired of waiting for these new changes. And here I was making videos telling these people about the new changes. I was on the call the other day, with Paul Stevenson and the other leaders. We told them what we thought about it, stuff of that nature, that everything was good. We're waiting for it to come out. But it took them forever sometimes to do that. That is really the only downfall I can really talk about Paul Stevenson. Maybe only other thing is sometimes he'll listen to the wrong leaders that take him down the wrong path. But at least he's man enough to turn it back around and put it where it needs to be. So I've seen Paul Stevenson try things. It didn't go as well as we hoped. And he's like, you know what, y'all, I'm going to put it back like it was. We're going to put it back on track and get back out there. And I am proud to have an owner that does that. Because I've seen some guys, they would make changes and it'd be terrible, hurt the business, but their pride was too big. And they'd just run it to the ground and without changing it. And Paul Stevenson does not think like that. And I appreciate him. I'm honestly going to tell you, he's the top 1% of owners. It's just, I wish he hadn't have drug his feet for so long on some of the updates that were needed. But these updates have came. And these pages are absolutely incredible, y'all. Let me go ahead and show you a couple of the, let's see here, under marketing suite. I'm going to go down here. These are actually called the lead capture pages right here. I'm going to click a few of these just so you can see some of these. Let's see here. These are some of the newest ones right here. Now, all these are accessible to you to every level. If it's the the $100 level or whichever it may be, you do get this right here. Telephone number is optional. Y'all, you do not get fake emails. That's what I love about Paul Stevenson. Also, his capture pages. They're always real emails, or they cannot get access to it. So once you click here, they get an email. In the email is an actual notification that lets them get to the page to see what they need to see. So if they put in a fake email right here, they will not get that notification or verification and will not watch anything. So every lead I've ever gotten inside of Exitus Elite has been a real one. Okay, here's another one. It's called DNA. We've cracked the code to $1,000 commissions. Our 8-minute presentation, and it's a really good 8-minute presentation. I watched it a few minutes ago, right before I did this video, just to see if he had made any more changes or anything like that. And there's so many ways of getting paid that I really cannot go in detail trying to cover 2 businesses. But no, if you want to see this 8-minute video, click down below, y'all, and you can actually get access to the actual video itself. It's the VSL video that I was talking about just a minute ago. Let me see here. Let's go. This is Want to Take Baby Steps right here. And they try to get all sorts of different people. I can tell you this right here. I made a lot of money. My first $10,000 I made inside of Exitus Elite, I used the default pages because I wanted to show people how good the default pages actually were inside of Exitus Elite. So the first 10,000 I made, I ran off of these on purpose. And you click right here and then put in your best information right here. I actually love these right here. Let's see, and I can honestly tell you there'll probably be some more updates coming up here as well. Okay, 1 or 2 more just so you can get some idea. I've actually had some of them I've run in the background during my videos, and people, this was it right here, y'all. I had so many people thought that I was doing this in my video or something like that because of how good the quality is. Y'all, this just keeps showing you the quality is what Paul Stevenson is all about, and the 8-minute video is better, in my opinion, than this one right here. But if you want to know where your money's going with those admin fees, it's not like, this, you can actually see the quality itself, okay? So, I basically told you everything about Exitus Elite right here, the G100, the 250, the 500, the 1000. Barely anybody goes below the $1,000 level. I would not suggest anybody coming into Exitus Elite without going all in at the $1,000 level. And it's not my way of trying to milk people. It's just, if you don't, you're going to realize that this thing pushes people to it's a $1,000 business. It just is, that you're going to wind up wishing you did and wind up losing money because you didn't already go big. If you need to come in small and go big as fast as you can, I got that, I understand that. But I personally, from day one, I mean, I'm just telling you, I've seen life-changing income from this business. I paid my house off in the first month. That what I owed left on my house, I made enough money I could have paid my house off, and it's absolutely incredible. So, all right, y'all. So I'm gonna get away from Exitus Elite now. We are going to, well, this is actual one of my sales funnels capture pages I created for it. If somebody wanted to come through and use Exitus Elite, you'll go through right here. I will tell you this, y'all. This video right here is one of the most heartfelt videos. This is showing my house. Let me see if I can show it to you. Okay. Yeah. This is actually my house right here that I was able to pay off. I was actually able to pay cash for that Jaguar XK right here. The driveway right here, y'all, it was a $3,000 driveway. All that came with just $1,000 commissions just being hammered away inside of Exitus Elite. So it's absolutely incredible. So there's access to you as well. Okay, y'all. Now let's change gears. Newbies on Fire, y'all. All right. When I was telling you earlier, in 2018, I got burnt for the last time with a company, and I decided I'm not going to do them anymore. I was tired of them. I'm going to do one-up businesses where I ain't got to worry about getting hurt, and that's it. So I kind of kept my eyes open looking for one-up businesses you know, like Exitus Elite. Exitus Elite been around for a while. It kind of went slow. It was hit a slump for a little while. Now, actually, it's out of that slump right now. It's doing really well. But for a while, not a whole lot was going on, and Paul Stevenson making promises that weren't happening. It made the leaders that was in Exitus Elite kind of start looking other places. Okay, so I went and started looking at other one-up businesses. I found a couple of really good ones. I was making $12,000–13,000 a month, you know, inside a couple of these one-ups when I first started. Well, in November, I'd heard about Newbies on Fire once or twice. I have downline that always try to get me, you know, anytime there's something new. And so I'd heard the name, but that was it. And I wasn't crazy about the name itself. Newbies on Fire. I was like, really? So I didn't know much about it at that time. And but in about January, I was like, you know what? I found out it was a one-up business. And one of my friends, he's done really good in Exitus Elite. Me and him both did. Matter of fact, making incredible income. He started suggesting Newbies on Fire to me. So I was like, okay, well, that's good enough. You know, he has a tendency to jump in these offers early on. And I was like, you know, it'd be awesome for me to get in early for this. So I decided to take it seriously and take a look at Newbies on Fire. Now, what really excited me about Newbies on Fire, y'all, these admin fees are ridiculously low. Once you're used to paying $299 a year, and you go to a business that you make $1,000 commissions, $500 commissions, and stuff of that nature, and it's not even but a one-time admin fee, and the admin fee is like ridiculously low. It's really kind of exciting to see where this is going to run with it, because it takes so much money off in compared to something like Exitus Elite. Now, we do have good pages. There is good videos in here. I will honestly tell you, I don't think their Exitus Elite video, you know, presentation quality per se. And I'm not putting it down or anything. You know, Exitus Elite is a high level, but you're going to pay for it also in the admin fees. Let me just go ahead and tell you what I'm talking about. Okay, starter level is $25. It's a $5 one-time admin fee, right? One-time $5 makes you unlimited $25 commissions. Y'all, I've had days where I'd make 5 to 6 of these $25 commissions in one day. Okay, so and that's unlimited, right? Now at the $100 level, which is basic, I got a bunch of basic people. It's a $10 one-time admin fee. Okay, at the $250 level, it gives you it's called the advanced level. It's a $25 one-time ad fee. So you're paying $25 one time to the company, and the other $250 a month, other $250 commissions are just unlimited coming at you, right? Elite is the $500 package. It's a $50 one-time admin fee. When I came into this business in January, like January 17th, I think was day one, first 10 minutes, y'all, I had already made a commission back into this business. I made $100 in the first 10 minutes coming into this business just by mentioning it to somebody else. That was pretty awesome. And they came in with no issues, being able to pay the admin fee, coming right through the door. Now, just like Exitus Elite, we get to pick how we want to get paid. We get paid immediately, and we always make 100% commissions, and the company don't pay us. So to be perfectly honest, there's no reason that Newbies on Fire can't run for years, just like Exitus Elite, and probably have updates. They actually have recently added some stuff to it, some free Craigslist training, and for an update, we went to a $1,000 level. $1,000 here with a one-time admin fee is $97. Compare that $97 one time to Exitus Elite $299 every year to make $1,000 commissions. I mean, think about this, y'all. This business, let's say in a year from now, it does about like Exitus Elite, might slow down for a little bit. You go to something else, and then you know, whatever. You decide to come back. You ain't got to pay nothing. All you do is just start hammering away. So it is awesome to me that there is these admin fees are so ridiculously low, y'all. Now, as far as the tools go, let me show you what you get. You get the capture pages, landing pages. Right here, you got your free video. One of the coolest things about this, y'all, and I show Spanish right here, right, in English. But to be perfectly honest, y'all, watch this right here. I'll show you. Okay, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm actually in this video. This is people who's been inside Newbies on Fire. Some are brand new. Some are leaders that's made tens of thousands of dollars, like I have, or and other people inside this business, so Newbies on Fire, and you get to hear our review or a little story about what we think about it and stuff of that nature. But look up here at the top right, y'all. These pages translate into 100 different languages. So you've got so many little quirks inside of here that you don't see inside of Exitus Elite. Now, let's say if you signed up underneath here and you wanted to look at it in this, in this language here. Once you sign up and log in, it will still stay in that language into the back office itself. So that's pretty innovative. That's the first time I'd ever seen that. Second, let me show you something else, y'all. Just bear with me. All right. I want you to watch. You see this down here? This is Elena Fraga Masters or something. I want you to watch this. Now, I blew the screen up real big. About every 8 seconds, you're going to see somebody else posted up here. Now, it's going to show somebody had just came in, and it's going to show somebody making commissions, and that's the two. Now, honestly, I've had people sign up, and when they come in here, they send me a message telling me how excited they were because they saw the commissions down here in the bottom. When I first got into this business, I was not for sure if they were real, to be honest. But when I started making my own commissions, I made $4,000 in a week's time, and you see, I know these people, Kelly and Jonathan. I know Adriana, myself. So I had a chance to actually see and knew that this was real down here in the bottom corner. So I really thought that was an awesome way to sort of legitimize the business itself. So it does have a couple things that you're not used to seeing inside of other, maybe at other businesses as well. Okay, so let's go back to tools real quick. Now, I just showed you some of the pages. Contacts, I can't click that, y'all. It has all your leads and members, okay? Broadcasting is built into it, and it's for free. So you can broadcast to your leads, anybody that's come through here, or members inside of Newbies on Fire underneath you. You can send an email out to them as many times as you like, right through the email broadcasting in the back office. Notifications right here, it lets you can even use your phone, set up notifications that have the option for that in there. Merchant, set up your payment processor, y'all. As soon as you get into either Exitus Elite or Newbies on Fire, whichever one you decide to do, or both, go ahead and set up your merchant so that you can go ahead and start getting paid. So you can tell somebody about it, and if you choose to do PayPal, Stripe, those two are already built inside of Newbies on Fire. So let's say it's 3 o'clock in the morning, somebody from a different country decides to come in, and they pay with PayPal. Now understand, these are not the only two choices. These are the two that are built, integrated into the business, so Stripe and PayPal. But let's say they decide to do PayPal, because that's one of the choices I've got. Then when I wake up the next morning, they're already unlocked. I didn't have to log in and unlock anything or anything like that. It's already done for them. All I did was get the emails and know I had money sitting at PayPal waiting for me. So that's pretty sweet right by itself, y'all. So this is what merchants are. That is the number one thing you do as soon as you come in, is to go ahead and go under these YouTube courses, and it's going to tell you to set up your merchant immediately, right? Example real quick, y'all. Western Union works awesome. Google Pay works great. I made $500 last week from somebody paying, or two different people paying $250 commissions through Google Pay, and it works. It's great. So Cash App's another option as well. Whatever way works best for you to get paid, put that in, and your downline and you and me may all pick different things, and that's fine. So it's not just PayPal or Stripe. It's whatever you choose to give options, and that's what it's going to work with, okay? Now, as far as commissions go, so I'm just going to show you some of the commissions. $100 commissions, $500 commissions, $250 commissions, $100 commissions. Now, this is not all of them. This only shows like 3 months or 6 months or whatever it may be. But you see these commissions right here. You got lots of hundreds, lots of 250s. Here's some $25. Here's a $400. Now, what $400 means is somebody was at the $100 level and they upgraded to the $500 level. Well, that's where the 400 would come in at, okay? 150, the 250 level here, another 250. Here's a 500. I've had many $1,000 days. I'm just going to go ahead and scroll them down here. And this is right recently, $250, $250, $100. That was in the last few days, as a matter of fact. So there's really good money inside of Newbies on Fire. And you have to understand, the pages may not be as polished at Exitus Elite, but I don't have a yearly admin fee either. So if this one worked out better for you, I would totally understand it. And like I told you right from the get-go, there's nothing wrong with either business. Go with the one that fits you the best and smile from ear to ear, because they're both awesome, awesome businesses. Okay? Now, Newbies on Fire, it was established in November of 2019. It's already got people that's made $100,000 inside the business. Christina Hooper is the owner. This Christina Hooper is a marketer, just like us. So you actually see her, maybe known her in other businesses and stuff of that nature. So that's pretty awesome right by itself. The number one thing with Miss Christina Hooper being, in my opinion, being a marketer, is she knew what we were looking for. She knew we wanted low admin fees. We know we wanted a one-up type system, right? Now, the levels at the 25 to 100 to 250 to 500 and to 1,000, right? Let me show you something else real quick, y'all. This is pretty awesome. Okay, if you come in at the let's say $500 level, right? Okay, let's say you come at the $500 level. The 250 to $125 level come with it. Not only do you get that, this is where it differs from Exitus Elite. Exitus Elite, you would make all these lower levels right here with no pass-ups, right? Okay, here, the $500 level, you make the first commission back as yours. Second and fourth is a pass-up. This is a double one-up. So the second and fourth is a pass-up, right? So the $500 is going up to your sponsor, which would, if that was you. And then there's second and fourth. That's $1,500 that you've made from just off that one person with their two pass-ups. Now, the 250 level, the 100, and the $25 level, all three of them come free with the upper level. So that means not only do you get the training that comes in these, you get the second and fourth at the 250, second and the fourth at the 100, and second and the fourth at the $25 level for each level for every person that's in underneath you. So even though we paid $50 one-time admin fee at the $500 level, and we paid $500, so it's $550, right? Because of all these levels right here, if somebody fills in those spots, which I did my first week, it'd be $2,250 you would make just for paying $550, just like I did, just like my sponsor would have inside the Elite business, right? Now, that's the math. That's absolutely incredible. Diamond is a $1,000 commission, and for one-time $97, you're looking at the Diamond, Elite, all these, so you're making the second and the fourth of this, and you get paid first, just like you do in Exitus Elite. So the pay systems are different. I will honestly tell you, a double one-up, in my opinion, is probably more powerful than what it would be inside of Exitus Elite. But because almost everybody comes in at a $1,000 level in Exitus Elite, it kind of evens out. Here, you just saw what I made. I made a lot of 500s. I made a lot of 250s. I made a lot of 100s. Made some 25s. But I mean, I made $600 last week from pass-ups, just from the pass-ups, from the second and the fourth pass-ups. So you really cannot go wrong with either business, in my opinion. Okay, so once again, I covered all the admin fees. What do you need to know about this business, y'all, as far as Newbies on Fire? Y'all, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. In my opinion, Newbies on Fire, these are ridiculously low admin fees. I mean, $5 one-time payment is going to get you, you got broadcasting, you got a Facebook group with 12,000 people in it that's showing commissions coming in on a regular basis. You've got leaders that's making absolutely incredible money inside this business. They got a leaderboard that's actually posted in the back office itself, so you can see the kind of money that's being made. So all this is being given to you for a very cheap admin fee. It's just and just as much potential to make $1,000, $500 commissions or whatever as it was inside of Exitus Elite with a one-time admin. So that's real important. Now, I will tell you this. Inside of Newbies on Fire, I actually made a training called 3 Generation Bonus Training. It is me. It's Miss Adriana, one of the ladies that's inside the business, also free from a job like I am, who is on the top of the leaderboards. Kelly and Jonathan, I showed a picture of them earlier when I blew the thing about it. Showed Kelly, Jonathan, and Adriana, to be honest. She's also, her and her husband, Jonathan, are in my 3-generation bonus training. Anybody that comes in at 250 level or higher inside of Newbies on Fire, I unlock, you get all of the training, which is going to be me. I've got a bunch of videos right here. Here's Miss Adriana, Generation 1. Generation 2 is locked at this. This is the starter to $25 commission. I can't show you all of it, obviously, right? There's Generation 2 right here. Generation 3 is picture of me, my little boy, and I got lots of videos down here that has training from me inside. Now, anybody that comes inside of Exitus Elite and you come at $1,000 level, I'm going to unlock this for you and give you this as well. This is universal training. You know, Adriana's been free from a job, I think, going on 4 years. Kelly and Jonathan's been free for 4 to 5 years, and I've been free from a job for just, you know, going on 6 years now. So you've got 3 different perspectives of people and how they do training and what works for them. So you wouldn't be just getting training from me, myself. And if you come in Exitus Elite or if you come inside of Newbies on Fire, you're going to be doing great either way. A one-up business and a double one-up business are incredibly powerful, in my opinion. Now, down below, you're going to find my phone number. I'm going to give you a link to Exitus Elite. I'm going to give you a link to Newbies on Fire. And if you want to reach out to me, leave a comment down there below in the messages itself for YouTube, and I'll get back with you. Now, I know this has been a long video. I hope y'all have watched all the way to the end, y'all. I know there's been a couple of people asking me, but I really didn't know of a better way to tell it than to write some notes down and just show you what is actually built inside these businesses, plus what am I giving for you as well. There's more than this, y'all, even more than what I just showed you for my 3 generations bonus training right here. I actually have at the bottom of my page, I actually have a chat box built so that people that come in, if your downline needed a questions or something, I can answer questions for them. That's being built into it. I got the Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file. Anybody who signs up at Exitus Elite or inside of Newbies on Fire, I'll send this to you as well. I've just added last week some more locations. I added 53 more locations. Headliners, people like to copy and paste, you know, always asking for stuff like that. I've got ad bodies down here. If you scroll down, you got ad bodies. I got a bunch of ad bodies. And down at the very bottom, there's some Craigslist scripts as well. This is some commissions I've made. And I'm pretty artistic in making stuff. So I want you to have access to the exact same, things I was advertising with. So you have access to this as well. And these will work for you basically in Exitus Elite or on, for Newbies on Fire. So they have some access to both right here. With that being said, y'all, I'm going to end this video. Seriously think about whichever one fits you best. There's no wrong answer here either way. I gave you the truth about both of them, and till this day right now, I don't even care to do other businesses that are not one-up businesses or double one-ups because of the safety, knowing that it's going to be around for years, knowing that I always get paid 100% commissions. We get to pick how we want to get paid. It's just a huge no-brainer. All right, so go ahead and sign up, y'all. Pick whichever one you need. Get in touch with me. Subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Appreciate it.